Well guys, if you want a nice, real, easy, simple painting, today is going to be it. We're going to paint 3 lures. We're going to paint them all exactly the same. And when we get done, we're going to use the top coat to make them all different. Stick with me. Alright, I told you these were going to be very simple. Now it's going to be, not only we're going to paint them the same, we're using 3 lures. They're all the same. Everything is going to be exactly the same here. 3 styles, 3 paint jobs. Everything's going to be the same. Like everything else, we're going to start out with our base coat of opaque white. As always, our key is let's just get a nice, even white coat over everything. 1 down, 2 to go. Three down. All done. Time to clean up. We'll move on. Alright. Base coat's on. We're ready to move on. We're going to go Createx Pearlized White. Now, you're probably not going to be able to see this very well, but I'll guarantee you the pearlized color really gets a shine to it that you do not have from the opaque. So, probably won't show up real well for you. But it does give it's pearlized, gives a luster. Alright, number 1. Let's move on. And number 3. Alright, hang on just a second. Alright. Got them all 3 pearlized white. Now, I know I said I was going to leave all 3 of them the same and just use the top coat to change them, but I don't know, I just can't. I have a hard time with that. So here's what we're going to do. We're changing in the middle of the stream here. We're going to use some Createx Pearlized Magenta on one and some Createx Pearlized Satin Gold on another one. And the third one will stay plain white. So, got a little bit more to do here. And I'll tell you, it's going to be very little. Let's grab one here. We're just going to take this magenta and go right down the back. That's it. Right down the back. That's it. That's all the change is. Let me clean the magenta out. We'll move over to gold. Alright, for number 2, we have the pearl gold. Let's put that right down the back. Alright, there we go. So now, got one straight pearlized white with a gold stripe down the back, and pearl, white, and magenta. So now you're probably asking yourself, alright, well, if he was going to leave them all the same and now he's not, how is he going to have it where the top coat was going to make them all different? Well, that's because we were going to use a little bit of glitter. I've got some silver glitter we'll put on the white one, but thinking about it, I have some magenta glitter for that one and some gold glitter for the third one. So what we're going to come back and do is we'll let that dry. We get the eyes in, we'll put the top coat on, and we'll add a little glitter to them to make them all a little bit different. Alright, let's put the top coat on. I'm going to use the Bob Smith Industries 30-minute slow cure epoxy, 2 parts. Now we're going to do this a little differently. So we're going to mix up a bunch here. And let me try to get this offside. And I'll show you how we're going to do this, because seeing as how we're doing 3 at one time, it's going to be a little different in the way we do it. First thing we're going to do, got equal parts here. We're going to mix this up quick. And what I want to do is I don't want the glitter to be over the entire lure. Alright? So we're going to leave it just like this first. Got it mixed up here together. We're going to start out with the plain white lure. Going to start out with the white one. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the top coat on the belly. And that's all I'm going to do. We're going to go here on the belly. Going to go probably at least halfway up the side, maybe a little bit more. Might be a little on the top, but it won't be a lot. Alright, I got that much done. Very quickly here, trying to do all this quickly. Going to do the magenta real quick. Again, we'll come back. Probably go about 2/3 of the way up the side. Maybe a little more. I don't have to be too particular about the top as of yet. And a little bit right in there. Alright, there we go. Alright, the only thing I haven't done, I haven't put it on top, but I got the belly done up the sides. There we go for that. Now I'm going to take this real quick. I'm going to split it in half. Alright, and let's take some of that magenta glitter, put that there. Get a little of the silver, put that over there. Now go ahead and let me mix up the magenta one. So I'm going to toss that stick, get a different stick, do the silver one. And got that one quick, toss that stick. Let me bring back the white one. And now we'll go ahead and do the top. Make sure we get that head real good. We'll go ahead and come down over the sides a little bit. We can cover over, coming down the side, a little on that side. Alright. That'll have that one. Hang on just a sec. I got to get a little more right in there. There we go. Alright, got that. Let me hang that real quick. Come back with the magenta. I need a new brush. Grab a new brush. Now we'll come right down the top on this one. The only thing about these, if you're going to do more than one like this, you got to be a little fast, because this stuff won't wait for you. And that's why I'm only doing these two right now. I'm not going to try to do all three at once. Need a little more come down the side of this one here. There we go. Alright. There's a magenta. And I got the silver. Now, I'm going to come back. Still have to do the gold, but I want to start all over and remix everything instead of trying to use that because it's going to start stiffening up. I'll do that one. Then we get all three taken care of and dried. We'll show you what they're going to look like. Well, there we go, guys. 3 lures, all basically painted the same, just pearlized white, a slight touch of magenta, a slight touch of gold, and then put a little bit of glitter on top. And from the same basic start, we end up with 3 pretty nice lures when it's all said and done. Hey, thanks for sticking with me. Subscribe to the channel if you would. Hope to see you again real soon.